Hey, how's it going? This is Alan. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Today we're gonna get started on a reading for the sign of Capricorn. We're gonna be looking at your past, present, and future influences. Okay, this video is being recorded in mid-October 2025. Let's get started over here. Let's do a quick shuffling. So first of all, we just got a Two of Cups. Sorry, I'm a little bit shaky. I just had some coffee with a few espresso shots, so I'm a bit jittery. Oh boy. But nothing better than a really nice coffee at the beginning of your day. Let's get this out. Chariot. King of Wands. Okay. So for starters, it looks like you and somebody else have been talking, spending some time either spending some time together or getting to talk to each other quite frequently, and that may bring you some sort of confidence of a past influence, as of you trying to just let go of certain things and certain patterns that you may have in the past. Okay, it's almost like you are trying to get out of your shell and getting to know people, getting to understand people out there a little bit more. So we got the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles on reverse. So I see this as mostly like an energy of that feeling that you want to get together with somebody else. You're finally getting yourself out there a little bit more. And that shows that you are actually committed to getting started. The thing is, a lot of times we are just having certain self-doubts. We just ask ourselves if it's actually time to, hold up to ourselves or actually start getting out there so we don't hurt our feelings. But you may have to go through right now within your present energy. We're looking at strength, Six of Cups on reverse, and the Ten of Cups on reverse. The energy for your present moment right now, it's almost like it's starting to look up as having some sort of courage to be a little bit more outspoken than just letting people approach you all the time. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a 50-50 situation all the time, but it mostly calls for, hey, you actually have to assess what you're feeling, what you really want for yourself, and then get started. But you also gotta make an assessment on how your past relationships were, but still not fall into those bad habits or those bad situations or past situations. Not necessarily bad. It's just trying to get the courage of not falling into the same old concepts that you have been living quite in the past. Then for your future energy, we're looking at the Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. This may look like some sort of communication maybe coming forward you, which is like somebody may tell you something that might get you out of that old situation as you not try to move on with whatever is happening to you. But it surely indicates that you are getting out of certain bad aspects, bad habits that you may have had in the past. I'm gonna get some clarifying throughout the reading, and then we'll get to a conclusion at the very end here. So this is just the overview. Let's see what the cards have for clarifying. Because I feel like the present moment is not completely showing itself over here, and also for the future influence. Yeah, so for the main energy, which was the Two of Cups, we got Three of Swords on reverse, we got Ace of Pentacles on reverse, and we got the Six of Wands. So this is pretty much calling, you're finally getting out of that energy of letting opportunity pass, and getting yourself out there more. You know, recognizing the things that you have been going through in the past, and actually, you know, hey, I've gone through this. This page is done, closed. This book is closed. This door is closed, and it's now time to get started. Then we also got the Page of Pentacles on reverse, Two of Cups on reverse, and the Five of Cups on reverse on upstanding. You are definitely getting out of that energy of ruminating, you know, just self-pity that you may have had in the past. So it's very much a time of healing for yourself. Let's see what we got for present. An extra message for the present moment. Just try to let yourself go so much from the rules that you may have self-imposed yourself into. I'm not telling yourself to lower your standards. We should always be upping our standards and making sure that we are putting our self-worth where it's supposed to be. But even when you become disappointed on certain people or certain situations, it's important for you to always take care of yourself, you know, have a whole lot of self-love, so you don't get yourself in you know, all sorts of different traps that may be appearing. And then let's see, Page of Cups, the Empress. Clarifying your Two of Wands, we got Judgment, Page of Cups on reverse, and the Empress on reverse. You may actually be getting out of, like, I think it might be a definite time where you will actually get out of that sense that you can't plan, you can't strategize, or somebody may actually bring you to the point of you want to strategize, so you're not falling into codependency and bad behaviors. See the Devil card. What we got for the Devil card? Page of Wands. So this surely calls for the Devil card here. It's surely calling for some bossing up attitude. Here we got Page of Wands on reverse, the Sun on reverse, and the Emperor. So this is you bossing up and getting out of your addictions. We all cope in a certain way. Some people may eat too much, some people may drink too much, but it's your choice to actually get out of that, you know, headspace. So you may actually need to boss up and not let others dominate you. And you may receive some sort of communication in the near future. Let's see what this is about. Devil, King of Wands, and Knight of Wands. So probably someone from your past may bring you some sort of communication. We got the Devil, we got King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. And this may be some sort of fast communication. It may be going quick, like pretty quick. It calls for you to have some sort of courage. Again, I think this message is mostly about courage on how to not fall into those past bad habits where you just retract yourself and you don't get out there. I think you probably wanna make sure that this person that may be coming your way is the actually right one for you. It's a very fiery energy, that is for sure. Let's get also 3 oracle cards. What should we be looking for, Capricorn? Restitution, cowardly action, submission to a higher order. I think this probably calls for not submitting yourself into, you know, cowardly actions from people in the past. Not necessarily, you know, just think about it. Even though people in the past may have acted cowardly towards you, that does not mean that the future ones will do. But you also should probably take the lessons that you had in the past in order to, you know, keep moving on in the future. The reading pretty much calls for, I think, you know, you have been probably talking to somebody. You may have been feeling like things are going forward, but you're letting some sort of fear from the past interfere with your present and what will go on in the future. Forgive yourself for your past. Forgive yourself and let go what doesn't serve you from that past. Only take the lessons that you can actually take into the future. If you need to be more careful with people, that is completely fine, but don't let it completely block your ability to open up new paths in your life to other people. Because a lot of times we go into a super protective kind of way where we shut ourselves down to new opportunities. And that might be the case over here. All right. With that said, I'm gonna close up this message. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below and how the situation actually resonates to you. I do have a few links down in the description below if you wanna either shop at my store or leave a donation. That's it for today. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.